Watch your steps. Yeah, I think this is the one. Ooh. It's really wet today. Yes, here it is. There's our marking. Home sweet home. So let's settle down now. Yeah, guys, we did some stuff off camera big time. Because it was a bit tedious to do all of this while filming, so yeah, here we go. Yeah, this time, I brought some picnic mats, because last time I didn't have a place to set my stuff on a clean surface, everything was dirty, so yeah, this time I brought a picnic mat so I can place all my stuff on a clean surface. Yeah. That's way much better. What you playing?
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake. Yeah, he's playing Steam Deck. And these guys are doing a great job, stopping the mosquitoes. Yeah. I'm thinking, turning this place into like a secret hideout, guys. So, when you leave, we're gonna leave some of the stuff inside this closet. We're not gonna leave valuable stuff, just cheap stuff, like all of our mats and all that sorts. And next time I'm thinking of bringing some duct tape or masking tape to cover that up. Yeah. This is really nice. Yeah. Maybe you can bring one of these. Wow. Here's what we scavenged so far. A table. 2 beds. This beach beds, I forgot what they're called, but yeah, 2 of those, and 2 chairs and a mark board. Some hard work, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Brought all the stuff right here. Now look at this. Check this out, guys. Isn't this sweet or what? Yeah, I'm thinking, building my, hideout in here instead of out here because, one room is much easier to manage and, it's easier to hide it right here. We're not supposed to, camp here and that and such. What we're doing is illegal right now, so yeah. We heard some people talking outside and stuff, so yeah. We could get caught if we're not careful here. Now my hands won't be full, guys. Got the flashlight in my head. I got a free hand, yeah. Unlike last time. Now, it's time to make ramen. Let's pour some water. Yeah. Alright. It's raining hardcore outside. Well, good thing we're inside. Just waiting for the water to boil. Yeah. Ooh, these will get wet. I better get these off of here. Yeah. Okay, I think it's boiling alright. Yeah. That's it. Looking good. Yeah, this is much better than last time. It looks more delicious than last time. Yes, much better. Jeez, it's raining hardcore. Good thing we're not camping outside. Man, this is where I pitched my tent last time. Well, good thing I didn't pitch my tent here this time. Man, it would have been a nightmare. Yeah, it was a good choice pitching my tent inside here instead. So it's ready. Let's do some more. Okay, set the chocolate right there. Now pull. Yeah, there you go. Let's take a look at this. Looks delicious, Jamin. Now here you go. Okay. Tell me how it is. Looks delicious. Okay, good. Okay, it's my turn. This is a mukbang YouTube channel now. Look at this. Yeah, small. It's off focus, but who cares? All that matters is if it's delicious or not. Alright guys, it's time for a scary story. This story is from a guy who runs a YouTube channel by the name of Creepy Outdoors. The story that I'm about to tell is a true story that Mr. Creepy Outdoors has experienced himself when he was 12. Keep in mind, Mr. Creepy Outdoors was telling his story in a casual manner like talking to a friend, so I had to translate this story into a short novel-like structure. If any of you want to listen to the story from the man himself, the link to the original video will be down in the description, so make sure to check it out. Now, let's jump right in. This happened to me when I was 12 years old. I joined a 3-week-long survival camp where you do a variety of outdoors activities like canoeing, expedition on foot, etc. At the end of those 3 weeks, we had to go out into the woods, build a shelter, and make it through the night all by ourselves. Each of us had a limited amount of food, water, and daylight. As a 12-year-old, I was very excited about this. When I got to my spot, I built a teepee-like shelter, covered it up with a bunch of pine branches, and built a fire. It was my first time being outdoors in the wilderness all alone by myself. I hadn't considered the fear of it until the sun was starting to set. As the sun was setting, that fear was starting to creep in. I wanted to fall asleep quickly to avoid the fear, so I kept the fire going really high, which wasn't a smart move, and I crawled into my teepee and tried to fall asleep. Some of the pine branches on my teepee fell off, so I was able to see outside through the cracks. As I was watching the night skies through the cracks, I eventually fell asleep. A few hours later, I woke up in the middle of the night. I felt like I was being watched. Strange. As I set my eyes on one of the cracks, I got startled. Through the crack was a face staring at me. I wasn't startled enough to get up and scream because I was half asleep and also recognized the face. It was one of the boys that was in the same camp. I tried to call out to him saying hello, but he did not answer back. I figured he came all the way to my camp to mess with me, so I just ignored him and went back to sleep. The next morning, when I got to our gathering spot to get picked up, I saw the boy from last night. So I approached him and asked, "Hey, were you at my camp last night?" But he laughed at me for asking that question and responded, "No, why would I do that? But I saw you last night at my camp. I swear you were staring at me." Dude, we were miles apart and it was pitch black. There's no way I could have got to your camp. At that moment, I got chills all over my spine. If it wasn't him, then who or what was at my camp staring at me that night? I haven't been able to figure it out to this day. Ooh, scary. Well, that was the story, guys. Mr. Creepy Outdoors, if you're watching this, thank you for letting me tell this creepy story of yours, and comment down below if I got any details wrong. I'll make sure to pin your comment. And guys, if you enjoyed this story, please make sure to visit Mr. Creepy Outdoors channel. The credit goes to him. Also, if any of you watching like to share a creepy story that you experienced in your life, make sure to share it with me at my Discord channel. I might tell and animate your story in the next video. My Discord link is now in the description. Wow, it got really dark. Ooh. I guess we're just gonna chill now. Let's see if we can spot Slenderman from here. Yoo-hoo, Slenderman. Are we out here? Are we out there? Ooh, look at the sky. Wow, that's wicked. It's not pitch black yet. Yeah, the sky color is beautiful right now. You cozy in there? Okay. Okay, here's my bed. Yeah, let's get inside. Well, guys, if I hear anything suspicious, well, I'll turn on the camera. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, okay, anyways. Good night. Guys, change of plans. I just realized there's a shit ton of mosquitoes on the ceiling right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back into the tent. I don't think I will be sleeping outside. I'll be sleeping inside the tent with my brother. Yeah, it's not because I'm a pussy or anything. Yeah, I don't want my face to turn into a Toxic Avenger in the next morning. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna sleep inside the tent, away from the mosquitoes.
No.
Good morning. That was a good night. Wow. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? I already have the feeling that this video is not going to be good as the last, but that's okay because we made a lot of progress today. No, not today, I mean yesterday. I think next time if I come here, I think I'm not going to stay one night. I'm going to stay 2 nights instead. At least 2 nights. Because if you only stay one night, the first day is mostly spent coming here and setting everything up. So you barely get to do anything. And the next day is mostly spent, packing everything up and leaving. Yeah, if you stay 2 nights, day 2 you can do whatever you want, all day. Because everything's already set up and stuff. Guys, you won't believe what I just found in this room. Okay, I couldn't believe it with my own 2 eyes at first, but I'll show it to you guys. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Voila! Who the hell drew this? This is a terrible drawing. This came from the Digital Amazing Circus. I mean, the Amazing Digital Circus. And why is he flipping us off? Not cool, Kane. Yeah, jokes besides. I wanna, do a little shout out for Zicky from Avenger Gaming. This is a way to show my appreciation, for supporting me and stuff. And all. And not only Zicky, I'm also thankful to other viewers of my channel and other YouTubers. I love how most of my viewers are other YouTubers that I also watch, or people I chat on Discord. Yeah, my YouTube is mostly community based. Yeah, from now on, I'm gonna do a little tradition where every time I come here, I'm gonna add on to this wall, draw something for my friends on the internet. Yeah. Wow. It's a really lovely day, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we cleared most of the stuff. We're almost ready to go. Yeah. Now we're gonna leave these stuff in here, so our next trip will be much lighter. Okay, let's hope nobody comes and steal all of our stuff, before until the next trip. So Kane, please watch after my stuff. All right, we're ready to leave, but before we leave, there's one place we have to go first. So yeah, let's go.